This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, this show all about Transformers toys and merchandise, and Darryl drinking. And every Friday is Transmissions Alt Mode, all about Transformers comics and media. And this week we are reviewing the Transformers Halloween special. Ooh, spooky. And it features Starscream I think this is the first time we got a really good profile of Starscream in the new IDW Transformers continuity. So pretty interesting. As always, Transmissions is powered by you, the listener and watcher. So thank you to all of our Transmissions donatrons who support us on Patreon and PayPal. If you'd like to become a donatron, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's where you can sign up. You can also help us out by buying some merchandise on our TeePublic page. That's at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And buy lots of cool stuff from TeePublic. Anything you buy from TeePublic through our link will help us out. Of course, you can buy the Transmissions theme stuff, like cool Transmissions shirts like this one. No, not like that one, Mike.
But I did use the Transmissions link to get some money back to you guys, because I got this shirt from TeePublic.
Nice. Very cool. And I believe this week there is a sale going on. So if you are looking to get something, get some, not Darryl's shirt, whatever that is. But if you are looking to get some gear for TFCon, which is coming up in just a couple of weeks, you can pick it up this week. Order it this week from TeePublic. I think it should arrive before you have to go to TFCon. We've got masks, shirts, other merchandise there, so check it out. All right, let's show off our stuff this week. I'm going to start first because I just got comics this week, so I finally got to the comic shop, picked up a bunch of comics in my backlog. Didn't get a chance to bag and board them. Sorry, Darryl.
Shame.
This is Beast Wars number 8. We reviewed that last week in Transmissions Alt Mode. Transformers number 35. We are going to review this probably coming up very soon. Transformers Shattered Glass number 2, another one that's in the queue, so we're probably going to review that in due time.
One of those
and
nice
then, of
Alex
course,
Milne covers.
Yes. Homage to one of the classic Marvel Transformers issues where Optimus Prime surrendered. So very cool.
Number?
71. That's a guess. 71. That's my guess. Check it out. Wiki trackers fact check me.
God damn, Charles, you are good.
And lastly, the Transformers Halloween special featuring Starscream. So that's what we're going to review this week.
When I first saw that, I thought it was an homage to the Ratchet Megatron merging.
Oh, yeah, that does remind me of that. Yeah, Interesting. I thought this was pretty good, so we'll talk about this in alt mode. So, all right, just comics this week. That's all I got. So I'm going to pass it over to Jeremy.
All right. First thing, this is a callback poster I got a while back. I finally got it framed.
Studio Series Cup?
No, I showed that last week. So this is my 86 movie poster. Let me move back.
Ooh.
Smash.
That's really cool.
Nice.
So I I finally got it framed. It's glow in the dark, which is awesome. All the white parts in there turn green in the dark and looks really cool. So I have that, and then New York Comic Con was this last week, and IDW had a sale on their store. In addition to having like convention edition of the Halloween special, which has not come in yet because I ordered it separately. They were doing a sale on previous convention exclusives, and I don't remember if I have these or not, but they were cheap enough. So I have Transformers versus Terminator #1, the Livio Ramondelli cover. Back to the Future Transformers. Is this the Andrew Griffith?
Yeah.
I believe that is. Yep.
So, yeah, Andrew Griffith cover here, and then Transformers #18. I think, is this Sarah Petra Durocher?
I think so.
I think so.
We did
Okay.
get that last time.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay. So any duplicates I'm going to just put in our prize vault. And because the shipping wasn't shipping was kind of expensive. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna add a couple other things. So I got these 2 Autobot and Decepticon logo pins. They were cheap, didn't add anything to the shipping. So why not? Collectible pins are great. And then the next day, the convention edition for this year's Halloween special went on sale. So I'll have that next week. And then this came in, and I pre-ordered this thing from Entertainment Earth and didn't realize that I had my old address. Thankfully, the U.S. Post Office is still good for something, and they forwarded it to my new address. So I was afraid this was going to go back to Entertainment Earth. But this is the War for Cybertron Galvatron, the recolor version, which I haven't opened yet, but here he is in his like gray and purple. He's got that green matrix. So looking forward to getting this guy out. I don't have the regular colored one yet.
Nice.
So,
Not bad at
G1
all.
colors.
yeah, it looks a lot better in person than it did on the photos online. I think the grays and the purple, it works really good in person. Well, that's all I got this week.
Pretty good. All right, Darryl, you're up next.
Okay, so I have a couple comics as well. This is the Halloween special that we're going to do this week. And I got the main cover. There's only the main and the RI this week. And I got the main. Then I got cover A of Shattered Glass #2. This is Alex's cover. And it's just awesome. So really happy to have that one. My toys this week, I have another Beast Wars figure. This is the Fox Kids Transmetal Rhinox. So it's blue.
So it was
Colors.
It was advertised as the TV station or the network that was airing it, but it was a character that never got a transmetal figure or form. In
I
the
guess
show.
he's this figure is known to have pretty severe vac metal chrome issues. This one's pretty good considering there's some cracking going on with it, but there's another one of these at the store, and it's like there's very little of the chrome still left on it. So I'm pretty happy to have one with some chrome left on it. So
The difference between that and the original is just the color?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the main thing that I wanted to show is something that I did pick up last week at the Ontario CollectorCon. This is a figure that I was kind of had on my radar for a bit, and all it took was for me to see it sitting there on a table, for me to say, "Ah, shit, I'm gonna get it." This is Mastermind Creations Optus Pexus.
Oh.
And this guy is just fucking awesome. He just has some of the most incredible articulation you're ever going to see in a figure. And he comes with like an insane amount of guns, but I only use the one. You can put some on his arms here. Yeah, he's pulling off some of the most amazing like moves. Like the ability to bend in this guy is incredible. His arm articulation, his leg articulation, everything moves on him, and then the transformation is really quite good as well. I'm really impressed with how much of this guy moves around,
and his ability to flip us off.
Oh, is that what? Oh shit, he's doing. Oh, Prime. Prime, that's so rude.
Gotta watch out.
Prime's he's in his old age. He's gotten surly. One of the parts that I really liked is during the transformation, you actually have to assemble this to put him in robot mode. Is his knee has this piston kind of ish thing, and it's really kind of cool when you put it together. But when you transform him, you actually do separate the legs in the middle, and that actually comes apart. So you would take the piston apart here, and then you transform it away. So wow. It's a really cool transformation. The legs, they almost completely fold inside out. But I'm really impressed with this figure. It's very cool, very, very cool.
And this is the for those who are listening and not watching, this is the War Within Optimus Prime design as a third-party figure, and this is the super articulated figure that we talked about a few months ago. As it was really cool.
Yes, and they just announced the Nemesis version of it, right? So, yeah, an absolutely incredible figure, and I'm really happy to have it. It's one of those ones that he. As that it is his design, he really doesn't have a real secure, like, that's where he's going on that shelf, because that's the War for Cybertron's shelf. I don't really have one of those, so he's going to go on a shelf that's just kind of like odds and sods kind of a deal. But he's incredible. He's a really cool figure, and definitely one that if you had in your collection, you'd have a good time with.
Nice. He certainly looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I learned a new Canadian phrase: odds and sods. That's one
right.
we don't.
Yeah. I was
There you go.
I was gonna let it go.
That's I think it's a takeover from British culture.
Yeah. In American, we say odds and ends.
And we say that too.
All right, with the anchor position, we are going over to Mike.
Suck it, Darryl.
Better be good. It better be good than Opsis Pexis.
I don't know if I actually can compete with that, but I'm going to give it a shot, though. So thanks to Darryl, he actually got me a whole bunch of Creo figures. There we go. A whole bunch of little Creos that I had been missing from my collection. I'm not going to show off all of them just because he got like 17 or 18 of these bad boys. But there's a big chunk of the ones I had missing from my set. So thank you, Darryl, for helping me out with all of these ones. I am that much closer to getting a full set of Creos.
No problem.
Thanks to Dr. Pants to help me start the custom combiner that I am putting together. I showed off the centerpiece to the combiner, the Battlecore Prime, a few months back. So I got the first limb with this one. That's the first aid. These guys, the Combiner Wars limbs are getting super hard to find. It's super expensive now. It's kind of irritating. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do a Streetwise, a first aid for the arms, and then I'm going to do an off-road and a trailbreaker for the legs, and then combine all of that together with the Ex Mortis kit, the Ex Mortis upgrade kit, and then a third party just like feet and hands thing, because the feet and hand sucks for Combiner Wars. So thank you again, Dr. Pants, for continuing my journey on that one. This guy you may recognize. He is Classics Prime from 2010, 2011. Kind of an old figure, but he is decked out in something new over here. the Parallax upgrade kit from Fans Project. It was up on clearance on BBTS a while back, and I thought, hey, this is like $15. Why not? Let me go ahead and pick it up and see how it looks on my Prime.
It's only
I'm not
$15.
$15, yeah.
Fuck.
I'm not the biggest fan of his guns. Just because they look like exactly what they are, the top of the truck separated and folded up like in a whole bunch of different ways. But yeah, overall the figure does look really, really neat with the upgrade kit. It's got like a lot of extra beefiness to his legs and his feet, adds just a lot of depth and bulk to him and everything. It does make the transformation a little bit more difficult, especially with his shoulders up here. Yeah, the panel they added in, that's just, that's a bit of a rough transformation there. But I mean, overall, I mean, they pretty much cover the entire vehicle mode on this figure. And his hands, what they do is they fold under him in his truck mode to act like those like gas canisters. They stick out to the sides, but since they fold in, it doesn't like stick out too much. So I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that. But yeah, BBTS had that for a deep discount, so I was like, you know what? Might as well give it a shot. Even if I don't like it, I'm only on $15. I'm not going to complain.
It is still on their site for $15.
Yep. In fact, actually, this was the almost the last like armor set that I wanted to get from Fans Project. The only one I'm missing is that Rodimus set, the protector armor. I have all the other ones that I want. That protector armor is hard to find and pricey nowadays.
Really? I have that.
Yeah, it's out of stock everywhere, so it's always secondary markets. And the last thing I'm going to show off is because since we were talking about a Titan class Metroplex on the show today, I dug out my Cybertron Metroplex. I do have his big like drill axe thing accessory. It's as tall as him, but it is packed away in a box. And he's a beefy guy over here. Very well articulated, very loud ratchets. And because of his transformation, he actually has like an ab crunch, except it goes backwards. So he can do like he can do like limbo.
He can do robot yoga.
Yes, he can. Because of his transformation, he's actually really, really well articulated, even more so than a typical like Cybertron figure. But yeah, just for size and presence, it's a really like awesome figure. I mean, you can kind of see just like actual size, head for scale. So yeah, pretty good figure.
Your head is not 22 inches high, I don't believe. So.
I don't know. I do have quite a big head. But all right. Well, that's me for this week. I'm going to have some really cool stuff coming up that I am saving, and I'm sure I'll pick up some more stuff at TFCon.
Oh yeah, stealth announcement. Mike is going to be at TFCon with me.
Yes. So if you are going to be at TFCon, come and say hi to everyone, especially me, but also Charles.
Not me or Darryl.
Somebody had to take my spot.
You can still say hi to them. Just no one's going to answer you.
Leave us here. We'll be covering PulseCon.
Well, that will do it for this episode of Trips to the Store. Thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. As always, Transmissions is powered by you. So thank you to all our donatrons. And if you'd like to help us out, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. If you'd like to leave us feedback, go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. That's where you can leave us voicemails, send us an email, hit us up on social media, leave comments. You can leave comments right below this YouTube video too, if you want. That's a good way to get in touch. We love getting feedback, and we do respond to it on the show. Not all of it, but some of it, and a good chunk of it.
If it's
especially the
voicemail, we're
voicemails.
obligated to play it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye all.
Later.